Why Costco still sells a $1.5 hot dog. You walk into a warehouse the size of a small airport. You pass pallets of olive oil, giant televisions, and enough toilet paper to last a decade. And then you smell it. A hot dog. A soda. $1.50. The same price it has been since 1985. In a world where everything gets more expensive every single year, Costco's hot dog has not moved, not once. And that is not an accident. That is one of the most calculated business decisions in retail history. Costco's CEO once told his predecessor that if he ever raised the price of the hot dog, he would kill him. That's not a joke. That's a policy, an understanding. Why Costco would rather absorb losses on millions of hot dogs every year than raise the price by 50 cents tells you everything about how this company actually makes money. Costco doesn't make money the way you think it does. Walk into any other retailer, and the math is simple. Buy low, sell high, keep the difference. Costco operates on a completely different model. They sell products at razor-thin margins, sometimes at cost, sometimes below it. The hot dog combo costs Costco more to produce than they charge you for it. They lose money on every single one. So how does a company with over $300 billion in annual revenue actually make its money? Memberships. Every year you pay Costco for the right to shop there, around $65 for a basic membership, $130 for executive, and over 130 million people worldwide pay it. That membership revenue is nearly pure profit. No inventory costs, no supply chain, no shrinkage, just money. In a recent year, Costco made around $4.6 billion in net income. Their membership fees alone generated over $4.5 billion, which means the entire retail operation, the buying, the selling, the warehouses, the staff essentially breaks even. The profit comes from the membership. Everything else exists to make you renew it. And that is where the hot dog comes in. The hot dog is not a product. It is a memory. It is the reason your family has been going to Costco for 20 years. It is the thing your kids asked for before you even parked the car. It is the emotional anchor that makes a $65 annual fee feel completely reasonable. Because somewhere in your mind, you calculate, I go to Costco once a month. I get a hot dog every time. That alone is almost worth the membership. Behavioral economists call this the anchor effect. When you associate a brand with a specific price or experience, changing that price doesn't just affect the transaction. It breaks the association. Suddenly, Costco feels like every other retailer. And if Costco feels like every other retailer, why pay to shop there? The genius of the hot dog goes even deeper. It keeps you in the building. You didn't come for the hot dog. You came for the paper towels. But now, you're hungry. So you walk to the food court, which is always at the back or exit of the store. And on the way there, you pass the 80-inch television, the cashmere sweater, the wine, the vitamins, the thing you didn't know you needed until you saw it. Costco's average transaction is over $100. The hot dog brought you in. The warehouse kept you spending. There is a final layer to this strategy that most people miss. The hot dog signals something about Costco's values. In a world where companies quietly shrink products, raise prices, and hope you don't notice, Costco publicly refuses. That sends a message. We are on your side. We fight inflation so you don't have to. Trust us. And trust in retail is worth far more than 50 cents on a hot dog. Costco doesn't sell you a hot dog. Costco sells you a relationship. The hot dog is just the handshake. And 40 years later, you're still shaking hands. Next time we look at another retailer that uses the same psychology of trust, loyalty, and price anchoring, but takes it to a completely different extreme. A company that makes you walk through an entire maze before you can leave, and somehow you always leave spending more than you planned.